Hey Roxas. We're doing a very, very dumb category today. We we found a I say we Wire, one of the KH speedrunners, found a way to store dive instances. So yeah, this is a file that's basically set up for just a regular speedrun, right, at this point in the game. But we have Divewing. Yeah. I'm just gonna start from a save file after the setup, essentially. So it skips about 15 or so minutes of gameplay just for a race file style setup, basically. So you don't have any kind of like... Well, it's basically a race file, basically, is what we've done. Is we've made a race file category for this game. So like, the only RNG technically you have is whether you have overcast or not. So the only stipulation is we haven't got you don't fight a Hocker Monkey because you have to beat one of the Hocker Monkeys to get to the world map. So we beat Sora's one because that's how the story kind of progresses. So it's set up like it's just a regular speed run. But we just have the big boy Keyblade because I will do it in this run, but you can when you enter a dive, you can when you press restart, it sets like a flag for you to be in that dive. If you soft reset to get out of the dive, load any other save file, press new game or whatever, any instance where the game puts you into a dive, whether you manually do it or not, will load the dive instance that you were in. So we can get you can get Divewing early in the speedrun now anyway. You get it for 2 extra worlds. And I'll be doing it to skip a boss to skip a one of the longer dives in this game as well. Yeah, it sounds more complex than it is. Essentially, you just restart a dive and then you can soft reset and it stores it. And it's cool that a KH game actually has like a glitch that's useful. Oh, you're kidding me, bro. I fucking autopiloted. We're not meant to go in here now. Fine, that's 20 seconds lost. Sadly, if you you have to still do dives to enter worlds, so you can't just replace all of them in a run. And because we still need to get Divewing in a regular any % run, shit. You can't like fully commit to being a meme because you still need the magic stat that Divewing provides you at the end of an 80% run. But we can still do some. You can skip the Chernobog fight as an example. Like the actual skip itself is literally the same speed. Like you don't skip the fight, kind of. You still have to do the same amount of time. But you can, with the way the route works out for any percent, we do a instance of Queen Buzzerfly first with Sora when he first enters to get Meteor from the A rank reward, which then allows us to skip all the things in Travis Town, so we don't have to like get stuff for selling. And then we can replace Chernobog with Travis Town to get the Divewing anyway. I did not press down. Okay, I nearly fucked up. Okay, good. God, I love the movement in this game. Oh, I forgot to do the menu before when entering the Pirates of Paradise. And mash buttons for a few minutes. Why did I press square? If you weren't paying attention to the DDD chat blitz, Wire accidentally found a way to store instances of dives, so you can load any dive within any other dive. And what Divewing percent is essentially we've set up a regular NG plus speedrun file, right, up through Hocker Monkey. You do Hocker Monkey to get back to the world map, and then you have everything set up, right? Then you can get Divewing at that point using Traverse Town's dive by using another save file to load all the instances. So you have Divewing before ending Traverse Town with both of the characters. And this is basically just a category where we load the save file. In terms of like time save, it doesn't save any time to do this. This is why we made like a side category where we make a save file and load it, so we have Divewing at the start of the game for the memes. This is absolutely a category extension category because we don't even play the first 10-15 minutes of the game. But in terms of a speedrun, with how you can switch things around, you can put Queen Butterfly 2 at the start of, instead of Traverse Town's dive. Getting Meteor, which means that you skip having to grab all the items in, an 80% run or no energy plus run, but it then means we can then, by sacrificing one deck slot for Riku at the end, we can replace Chernobog with Sora's Traverse Town 1, so we can still get Divewing as both characters. And then because of that, we can do the dives in a particular order so that we get and then when we get to Sora's second ring. Second Ring of Worlds. We do Symphony of Sorcery, and then we do the leave, and then do the Country of the Musketeers dive to get Divewing early, and then we can put it on after the thing. What do you mean? Don't literally have to do the dive? No, you have to still do the dives. You can't skip the dives completely. This is just a weird file setup for like getting Divewing early. You still have to do all the dives that enter the worlds, because they're story triggers, essentially. They load cutscenes after them. So in any percent, we only do it twice to, thing. It doesn't, it sounds like it would be, like, hella sick, but it literally probably saves, like, 30 seconds, if that, in not grabbing items and stuff. Which is quite a lot. Like, I'm not, like, gonna underestimate it, but, like, yeah. You can't skip the dives later on. We found that out. But we can replace dives. But we can, through dive storage, place a couple of dives in weird places. I mean, yeah, to be fair, Blitz, if you listen to me, I loaded a save file. This is a save file after, sorry, I'm being rude. After the, oh, magic again. After Sora's TT1. Oh, so, but a 20-minute child Clawster is very funny. I was thinking maybe we should do that, but yeah, I mean, this is side category as fuck, but as a race category, Just being able to be like, right, guys, we don't need to play the first 15 minutes of the game, and we all get Divewing, is very cool. It's very much like akin to like race files that they have for like Mario Sunshine and stuff, right? Where they have it past the all the cutscenes, so you can just all kind of go. Because now this means you don't have to deal with like water barrel RNG and all that stuff. If you want to just do a quick race between you and a couple of people, you'd have to do the water barrels and such. Sadly, this doesn't work on 3DS because they added the restart as a feature on the HD version. And yeah, the HD version's restart feature is really weird, apparently. If we could have skipped all the dives and just done them all at the beginning, we would be doing that. But sadly, you still have to do them because they're like story tied, because why wouldn't they be? 3DS for this game was very good for what it was. God, no menu here. Also, something good about this as well is I have like an okay attack stat. I can't talk right now. So I can actually hit stuff and not do like chip damage. Because my attack stat isn't amazingly bad like it is with the other ones. Like it is with Guardian. No, Skull Noise you use here normally. But yeah, you can technically, if you wanted to, make like a mega optimal file with like you using Proud or Crit to like get EXP 0 to not, or like level up a bunch if you want a Sora. You can't really level up as Riku because we kind of ruled it as you can't go past Riku's TT Forced fight and he doesn't have any enemies before then. But you can just get to a high level with Sora on one save file and clown on everything with one character, because Riku kind of clowns on everything anyway in this game. He's really powerful. Right, I wonder what the flowers are going to be like. Bruh, no! Alright, that's fine. Alright. It's weird, because normally you're here. Yeah, basically, this is like a micro cheat percent. Micro cheat percent, race save. Because I know some people don't really like doing the water barrel stuff. And I know this kind of skips you having to do a boss fight, but that's why we're like, this is category extension. You could probably do a cheap percent thing for this on PC. On PC, technically, you can just mod everything to have overcast as well. But no one's really like done it. We haven't added it yet. We kind of have a rule where we want a couple of runs. So what I did run yesterday, I'm doing this run now. I'm going to add it on later today. I don't like to add categories like this without a run or two, basically. And I know I think Adam TDA and Hyper are also interested in doing this category as well. In terms of, they don't really like doing the water barrel stuff and want to just blast through the game with Divewing early. But it is cool that we can get Divewing early. So if you ever want to play through level 1 in this game, you can just like, or like crit or whatever, you can get Divewing. Yeah, Adam is still around. Adam kind of just vibes in the background. It's kind of funny. He just kind of exists. But yeah, it's a name that you don't hear very often. Hyper's also a name I hadn't heard in a while until White was like, yeah, Hyper's interested in doing this. And I was like, hell yeah, my boy Hyper coming back. Well, look how much fucking damage you do. That's fucking ridiculous. I know I have a magic gain, but that's fucking ridiculous. Yeah. I am going to set up my file for critical mode for secret portals as well, and I might try, like see if I can do, like, balloonless or something, like, try out, like, a physical build or something. Because that might be fun to mess around with, physical secret portals. Actually, the problem with balloonless DDD is that optimally, you just use fucking Prism Windmill and Shadow Breaker and Icebreaker. Those commands are fucking ridiculous. Like, the problem, like, the real thing is with DDD is that the reason why we use Balloon Rose is because it's easily obtainable, but there's 50,000 billion other commands in DDD that are, like, also disgusting. Like, this game is genuinely actually kind of, like, not, like, well-balanced. I can't call it well-balanced, but, like, it's got a surprising amount of, like, commands that are good. Like, they really learned their lesson from, like, BBS to this game. Because in Birth by Sleep, 90-something% of the commands are genuinely just dog shit. Like, they're genuinely just not worth your time. You're probably going to just get fucked on for even trying to use them. But in this game, most stuff's pretty usable. The only, like, thing is that Balloon hits 7 times for massive damage. Which is why it's so good. Dude, Recoded is weird because loads of commands in that game are really fucking good. And so deciding what to use is, like, actually genuinely hard. Because everything's, like, good. Oh, we also ruled it as anything you get from a drop is fair game. So we're using zero grav in this world. Bro, no! I hate these fuckers, dude. I made a guess that that last one was on low hit points, so I just went for the attacks. Yeah. Dude, Recode is actually like a hard game to speedrun. It's kind of funny. Like, Recoded is a hard game. Like, it looks relatively, like, simple, but it's probably one of the harder games in, like, the series. It's up there, like, Days is kind of hard as well. Like, I give mad props to, like, Days runners. Mad props.
Thunder! Thunder! Drift! Take this! Ha! Take this! Ha! Yeah! Hey! Ha! Thunder! Thunder!
Yeah, it's like the opposite to the rest of the games.
Thunder! Thunder! Oh, thunder! Yeah! Yeah! Oh! Ha! Yeah!
Dude, you got sub 4 in FM? That's insane. Insane props. That's really good.
Take this! Ha! Take this! Yeah! Take this! Ha! Take this! Ha! Take this! Yeah! Take this! Yeah! Take this! Ha! Take this! Yeah! Take this! Ha! Take this! Ha! Ha! Take this! Ha! Take this! Yeah! Take this! Yeah! Take this! Ha! Here! Ha! Yeah! Oh!
Oh shit, you got a Mega Morph on an A-Tech? Insane, dude.
Here!
You got widespread on the campaign. That's really good.
Ha! Hey! Yeah! Ha!
That's what you want, dude. Second try final 6 is... I assume you do final 7 as well, Blitz, or do you do final 6? Or is final 7 like fully end game YOLO mode for people? You do you did final 6? Yeah. I feel like that's definitely the better way to go. Yeah. Because it would technically give you more time for a bit of farming. Technically, because it's 2 less duels. You're really gonna listen to Nick? Nick's a crazy man, so... But yeah. I do respect the FM grind. I'm a huge Yu-Gi-Oh fan, so I respect an FM grind. I've never really played FM myself, but like when you've been around PlayStation speedrunning long enough, you know the horror, the stories of FM. Because I was around when it like really became popular. Because I remember everyone was running it. Yeah, I made Mimigul recently. That was like the last deck that I made. Because it was relatively cheap for me to buy everything I needed. The only complete decks I have now that are actually like legally playable under regular TCG rules is I have Six Samurai, Trap Tricks, and Mimigul. I'm the kind of person, because I don't really play competitively, I don't really play the, I don't usually look to play the meta decks. I look to build older decks that have kind of been like, that are a bit cheaper than what they were when I wanted to make them a couple of years ago. I've tried Digimon recently as well. Me and one of my IRLs have been trying it. And game is very much fun. We are very much a fan of laughing at the game having a breeding phase. Actually, Ephemerate, yeah. Ritual Beast, yeah. Yeah, the deck I really liked playing when it was good. I say when it was good. I like playing, I like the flow of Prank Kids, but, like, I don't like playing them without Meow Meow Mew, and it's really eased me off that that's still banned. Because that card just isn't, like, good anymore. I was a huge fan of the adventure token stuff when it came out. Yeah, they just literally put it for nowhere else. I was like, bro, like... It was fine at 1 copy. Yeah, they seem... They just kind of get rid of floodgates or, like, things that cause floodgatey effects. And that's their favourite thing to do. Yeah. I think Yu-Gi-Oh! Is always going to be an infinitely fun game because you can always go back to old archetypes and use modern, like, staples and, like, beef them up. to like what you to like be not a modern viable, but you know what I mean, like, you know, like a deck that can play in like against today's decks.
Take this. Ha.
Thank God, dude. They really need to do something about. Here's the thing. I don't mind Ash Blossom. The problem that I have with Ash Blossom and hand traps is I don't like the fact that I have to immediately, no matter what deck I make, put like 9 cards in that like aren't anything to do with anything but just to defend myself.
Take this. Oh, take this. Yeah. Take this. Yeah. Take this. Ha. Take this. Yeah. Heal.
MCH, we're playing a weird category right now.
Take this. Yeah. Take this. Yeah. Take this.
Yeah.
Take this. Yeah. Heal. Yeah. Take this.
Yeah, that's OCG though, so.
Yeah. Take this.
Oh yeah, Maxi remains at 0 Blitz. That's where it should stay. But yeah, the OCG is wild for allowing that card.
Take this. Yeah.
Yeah.
Take this. Ha.
I remember there was a time when it was legal and nobody played it.
Yeah. Take this. Yeah.
Because the threat of playing Max C was enough to, like, you know, deter people from playing Max C. Yeah. Dude, you could deck them out. Dude, you can deck people out with decks when Max C was kind of still legal. You could do it with 6 Sams, easy peasy. Yeah.
Yeah. Ha. Ha. Ha.
Dude, I honestly, the problem with Heavy Storm though, Blitz, is that we have Harpies legal, and blowing up your own spell and traps can be useful to some decks, and I understand why, but like, it doesn't really make sense, because running Harpies is only really good when you know you're facing a trap deck. That's like the only time it's useful. Like, it is useful other times, but that's when it's mainly useful. So it wouldn't even break the game that much having Heavy Storm back. Yu-Gi-Oh! Is at a point where half the cards that are banned, especially some of the spell cards, outside of like the egregiously broken ones, they wouldn't really like affect that much coming back. Like, I killed those guys so fast that these guys had the timer hadn't elapsed for these guys to spawn. They hadn't loaded in. They hadn't loaded. Yeah, I'm so dumb, bro. I thought Genesis would be a lot cooler, but I kind of don't really care about it, you know what I mean? I much prefer just going back to old formats and playing them as an old format, rather than like a weird, like, than what Genesis does. Like, I like Edison a lot. Because that's when kind of when I learned how to play Yu-Gi-Oh! Was mainly Edison style. I kind of learned after GX. Yeah, I mean, I learned how to basically play, but yeah. Yeah, I did learn a lot in the Zexal era because that's when I went back. I stopped playing Yu-Gi-Oh for a while when I was younger, and when Xyz came out is when I started again. The pendulums aren't even that annoying to deal with anymore, but they were like egregious when they came out. To be fair, Lynx did ruin the game for a while, but it wasn't really Link's fault. It was what they decided to do to the rulings. Like, what the fuck were they thinking? Like, I like Link monsters. I like Link monsters a lot. They're actually kind of a lot easier to deal with than like, or like understanding some of the other ones. And I also like how they gave the ability for every deck to have a special summon play of some kind, because they gave the support to all the old archetypes. Or they have been over the years. Dude, Rush Duel also seems pretty cool. Like Speed Duels were kind of just like not something I was interested in, because Speed Duels were like, yeah. Yeah, and then you realize you're just kind of playing Yu-Gi-Oh, but like you have less resource spaces. Like, Rush Duels have like a completely different rule set and things, which I think is what makes them cool. I know that the rule set for Speed Duels is different, but like... Yeah, exactly. Like, they are just like Duel Links without like the thing that makes Duel Links, which is the character abilities. And the gacha. Because we love gacha gaming, guys. Bruh. Yeah, trading cards are the OG gacha, that's the joke. I mean, the only difference is with like trading cards now, is if you want to buy a single of a card, you can just buy that single. You don't need to rely on packs. For gacha games, you have to rely on the you have to rely on the temple. Sadly, skipping Chernobog does break even, so I'm not going to do it. Yeah, well, Blitz, if there's anything I will give Konami with Yu-Gi-Oh! Is that they are very good at reprinting things. Especially power cards that end up rare in the market. Or like giving people an option to buy a cheaper variation of a card. They are very good at that. Yeah, I mean, when Adventure Token first came out, I got a Water Enchantress, and that card was going for like 80 thing. Yeah. And that card was going for like 80 quid when it came out. Yep. Pokemon is now ridiculous to get into. You guys ready for dive storage? Look at that shit, dude. What do you mean, how did I beat the Fantasia world at level 10? There's no fighting in that world, and Chernobog is always 3 hits no matter what. He's always 3 cycles. That's why we go to him first. So, the story is, Blitz, is Wyatt fucked up Queen Buzzerfly, restarted, fucked up Queen Buzzerfly, restarted, fucked up Queen Buzzerfly, reset, loaded into the new game immediately afterwards, and then got, what is it, got Queen Buzzerfly on the first dive. I can't believe none of us have ever, like, done that specific thing before. And for this category specifically, it means we don't have to do Brawler Murray 2. I just have the split name there. Oh shit, what am I doing? I need to buy stuff. I need to buy a Vision Magnet. Euro. But you know what? For once, Blitz, I'm happy that a speedrunner found the glitch. Because we are a community that basically nothing gets found by us. Outside of, like, a couple of things, like, you know, core skip was us. Yep. I mean, it's called either dive storage or the Wyatt reset, basically. We haven't, like, fully decided what the name is. Dude, Divewing is not doing his job, bro. I think professionally it's called a dive storage, but you know, in our hearts it's the Wyatt reset. It's just on console. 3DS doesn't have the ability to restart in dives. It only has world map as the option. It's a feature they added when they HD'd this game. Okay, fuck you. I need Sudoneku to kind of go ham here. You went ham there. Thank you, Sudoneku. Disappear, please. Dude, my luck on Magic games this run has been amazing. We're getting to the point now where having Divewing is kind of like what the normal thing is going to be, because we can get Divewing early with Sora. So we can have Divewing in this world as Sora in any percent now. By replacing Chernobog with Travis Town's dive. No, sorry, by replacing Chernobog with Travis Town's dive. Yes, it is. By using dive storage, you can A rank all the dives using Traverse Town's dive on the world map for Sora. But this is a save file that just sets up that. And then just kind of goes from a save file. That was a fucking wild fight. You ready to hit a dinosaur with some balloons?
Take this. Ha. Take this. Ha. Take this. Yeah. Take this. Yeah. Take this. Yeah. Take this. Ha. Take this.
Fucking bodied.
Ha. Ha.
Also, the privilege Riku gets from getting EXP from Beagle Boys, but Sora doesn't, is insane, by the way.
Drift. Thunder. Take this. Yeah. Ha. Take this. Ha. Take this. Ha. Thunder. Yeah. Drift. Take this. Yeah.
Fucking die, please.
Drift. Thunder. Time. Take this. Yeah. Hey. Yeah. Ha. Yeah. Ha. Yeah. Hey. Ha.
Thank you. I could have used that like a second ago.
Ha. Ha. Let's go. Drift. Thunder. Time. Take this. Yeah. Take this. Ha. Take this. Yeah. Drift. Thunder. Take this. Ha. Take this. Yeah.
That Spiro's going to run out by the time Pete gets out. Yeah, yeah. Oh fuck, didn't we do that? Thank you guys for Spirit Roll at the very end. Okay. Okay. Oh shit, a new ban list? I can't look right now. What got added? Because I'm not fully up to date now. Droll Knock Semi? Okay, okay. Hand trap hit? Kind of fire, actually. Konami, we cooking? To be fair, Droll Knockbird has been, like, causing issues for people. Dude, Harpy's Feather Store, but let's go. Get that shit out of here, dude. That card's toxic. Herald of Arclight's gone? Okay. That was an insane Spelican fight, by the way. Dreckatel. Okay, some Dreckatel stuff. K9, yummy. Change your heart. Snatch Steel. Yo. I like Snatch Steel. So, you know, I love Snatch Steel. Change your heart isn't good anymore, really.
Here we go.
Even, like, no one really plays it. Monster Steel isn't as good as it used to be.
Here we go.
Like, I'm not saying it's not good to steal your opponent's monster and use it for something, but...
Here we go. Faster.
Do this.
Here we go.
Can you, like, stop doing this fuck-ass attack, please?
Here we go. Faster.
What do you mean? You have to fight Xemnas, dude. You can't do, You can't do final fights without killing Xemnas. Yeah, in order to do YMX again, you have to be at Riku, not in Sora's brain, which is what beating Xemnas does. It takes you out of Sora's brain. Essentially. In, like, the story's logic. And this is technically a new game file as well. So, it's never beaten the game before. And even on New Game Plus, all it does is carry over the spirits. If New Game Plus did more like carrying over Keyblades and shit, it would be fucking lit in this game. But it would be level... You would just level up to 99, then carry over level 99 save file. I forgot to put high jump on it yet again. I always forget high jump. Even in this fucking category, I'm forgetting it. This is where we're back to what a normal speedrun would be like. Yeah, carrying over Keyblades would be sick. Then we could use Unbound for like some of the game. Then. I killed the enemy during the fucking attack, dude. Bro. Pipes, please. That's the biggest pipe troll I've had in a while. The rest of them are perfect, but that pipe... Yeah, they're really terrible. I don't know what the fuck they did to them, but they are so bad in this version. Our game as a spirit roll would be immense right now. Why have I got a Thundara? Okay, that's fine. I guess I just forgot to change one of the Thundaras to a Balloon Rod. That's fine. We'll just use a Thundara. That was pretty good. It's, yeah. This on level 1 is ridiculous. This is ridiculous on level 1, because you need to prepare for all 3 of them. You know what, I'm just going to do this. I really don't want to deal with this man right now. I'm not on Giga pace, so we're not going to fucking do that. I'm gonna have to change that Thundara for another Balloon Roar in a minute. It's gonna annoy me otherwise. It's not. It's okay for here because it's still a bit of damage. You know, a Spirit Roll would be immense, gamers.
Accept the darkness.
Another one would be amazing though, guys. I knew it. That was like a minute slower than when you have Overcast. Overall, that's not too terrible. For not having Overcast, that's about standard for what it is. Probably 5 or so seconds off. Yeah, sure, let's go. I know how to skip it with, like, other commands, but skipping it with Balloon Roar is actually really hard. You can, like, skip it with, like, the air dash attack by doing that to him at the right time. That's the baby way of doing it. It takes forever as well if you're, like, low level like this. You're joking me.
Yeah, hey, oh. Yeah, heal. Just try. Why? Yeah, heal. Take this. Take this. Take this.
That was fucked up, dude.
Take this. Try. Take this. Try. Take this. Yeah. Take this. Yeah. Take this. Try. Take this. Yeah. Take this. Try. Take this. Yeah. Take this. Try. Take this. Yeah. Take this. Yeah. Take this. Take this. Try. Take this. Try. Take this. Yeah. Take this. Try.
Oh my god, I got hella lucky there.
Take this.
I was mashing and then I saw the ring and I was like, shit. Then the fucking jump from the ballooner dodged it for me.
Take this. Yeah. Take this. Yeah. Together. Take this. 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 Yeah. Take this. Take this.
Okay, last HP Spirit Roar, let's go.
Take this.
That was risky at the end. I took a hella damage there.
Yeah. 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 Huh. Yeah. 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 Yeah.
A game of Spirit Roar, please.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, I've got two in a row. Again, I did a big risk there. Again, I shat myself at the end of that fight. Time to tag 30 saws. Yeah, because that's about what it takes to do Hocker Monkey, between 13 to 15 minutes. But, like, it's a little bit more because you gain some time from having Divewing in earlier fights. Throughout the entirety of beginning game, basically. Grain's not what I want. Ooh. Oh yeah, thanks for the GGs.